Hi artist, it's Miss Coon, and today we're going to create a mad scientist portrait and we're going to experiment with color mixing. This lesson is inspired by a project that was done by Cassie Stevens, but we're going to do it in 2 days. So we're starting it today and then we're going to finish it next week. So let's get started. So you're going to need a piece of paper, a pencil, and a permanent marker for later. We're going to start with our paper horizontal and we're going to fold our paper in half so that it kind of looks like a birthday card. We're going to keep our paper folded and we're going to draw on one side of it and save the other half for later. I'm going to put a second folded piece beside it so that I can draw a girl and a boy version. So I'm going to start by drawing their eyes, and I'm going to find the middle of my paper and draw their eyes on the left and the right. So I'm doing a circle. If you would like to draw their eyes differently, that is fine. You could draw reflections in their eyes. Could shade them in. Could give them eyelashes. This is really just up to you. Whatever you would like to do for their eyes is fine. Next, we're going to draw 2 large circles around their eyes for their protective goggles. When you're doing a science experiment, you wear goggles to protect your eyes and keep your eyes safe. So I'm going to draw 2 circles. Looks like a lot of circles so far, right? Okay, and then I'm going to draw 2 curved lines to connect my goggles. And then we're going to draw a nose, and you could draw your nose differently. For one, I'm just going to do a little curve, and that's fine, but if you want to draw an oval for your nose, that is also fine. I'm going to make this my girl and this my boy. You could have a mustache, which you just draw 2 lines, and kind of a zigzaggy, looks kind of like the Lorax, doesn't he? Or you could just have a smile or an open mouth. Your character's teeth could show. You could draw their tongue. Gonna have a little tooth showing. His mouth is going to be open too with his tongue. And then I need to draw a U shape for their face. So I'm going to come down, up, down, up, and then their body is going to go down and off the paper. Down and off the paper. They're going to wear a lab coat, so we'll draw a line down the center and buttons. Can draw a rectangle shape here for their little name badge, and you could give it a name if you would like. I'm going to do Coon. I'll do both of mine. This will be Mr. Coon, and this is me. You could add a pocket if you wanted to. They could have something in their pocket. A lot of times they have pens and other supplies. Mine is going to have some pencils. And then we're going to draw their hair. Oh, their ears too. So let's have his ears coming down and off the paper. You could connect or draw the little earpieces of your goggles going behind their ears. If you want to add earrings, that's a great idea. So my head is going to curve across the top, and he's going to kind of look like Einstein, and mine's going to have crazy hair that's standing up. And my girl, her hair is going to be pulled up in a bun, so I'm going to draw a curve across the top. If you want to draw a hair bow, you can. You don't have to. Mine's going to have a bow, and then this is going to curve and touch her bow. And then her hair is going to be in a bun in the back. Okay. After you've drawn them with pencil and you can add the details that you would like, we're going to outline with Sharpie. Okay, so I've finished outlining mine with Sharpie. I'm going to open my scientist up, and I have this other half of the paper that I haven't used yet. I'm going to turn it sideways, which is a little strange, I know, but we're going to use this and cut this out sometime next week. So next I want to draw some beakers, some little experiments that she's working on, and I want to draw some skinny ovals. Some are tall, some are lower, kind of different heights, and then I'm going to turn these into different shapes. So they could be kind of skinny at the top and wide at the bottom. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom of my paper. They could be straight down. Draw a little bit of a curve at the bottom. This one's going to go, let's see, it's going to have a wiggle. And then I'm going to draw out the little measurement lines on the side. Okay, so you need 3 different size beakers, and we're going to outline those with Sharpie. Okay, after you've outlined the rest of your beakers and your person is outlined, you're going to erase your pencil lines where you got off your lines, and you can add color to your picture. I would like for you to save the beakers for last, and we'll start with our scientist. We need to color her skin or his skin, their hair. You don't have to worry about the background because we are going to cut this out later, so I'm going to speed it up. After you've colored your scientist, you can raise your hand and let me know, and I will bring you a paint set, and we're going to add some color to our beakers. We're going to think like scientists, and we're going to hypothesize what 2 colors make when they mix together. So you're going to wet your brush, you'll wake up a color, so I'm going to wake up blue, and I'm going to put just a few drops of blue. I'm not going to paint the whole thing in. My brush has to be wet for watercolor. I'm going to do a few drops of blue, and then I'm going to wake up my green, and I'm going to drop some green in, and I'm going to let those colors mix together, creating my own little experiment with color mixing inside of each beaker. So I'm only going to use 2 colors. I'm going to try to guess what those 2 colors will make, and then I'm going to mix them together in my beakers. So 2 colors per beaker, and I'm just sort of dropping them on top of each other. I'll wash my brush when I change colors, so I'm going to speed up my next few. Can't wait to see what you create. You're going to save this work for next week, and we're going to cut this out and add it to a background. So hold on to your art. Thanks. Bye.